Hello everyone, this is a demo of Homework 5 chat app. So what you're seeing on my screen right now is the starter code that you receive. The starter code has a fully functioning front-end application and it stores the chat information in local storage. So let's go here and try to create a new room. Let's give it something like Homework 5. Description is optional, so create a room. And then when you create a room and you want to join it, you're supposed to choose a display name. Let's say Bob. So join the chat. Now Bob is here, so chatting as Bob. And let's go and say, hi, this is a fun homework. So that's what Bob says. Okay, now let's go and get the link to this chat and drop it in the other browser. So you can see it says room not found. And that's because these two are basically, they don't share any information, right? Different browsers, different local storage. All right, let's go back and I don't know, open up one of these. Let's say I want to go to the general. So I'll write something like, again, my name, John. And so I'm here as John and I can say hi. And I can go back and I can try to delete this. I get a confirmation message, and when I delete it, I delete this chat. You go back here, the general still exists. So this just shows the nature of how the chat app is completely local to a browser device. Now what we're going to do is go to the solution now. Now this is how the solution is supposed to work. So let's go and create a new room, again for Homework 5. And I'm going to again say I'm Bob. And say something like, hi, this is a fun homework. And now let's go and get this link and pass it on to another user. So now you can see this user has the option to join this chat room. So you're going to join as John. And when they join, they see Bob is talking. And you can say something like, yeah, this is very cool. So as soon as you send a message as John, you see the message appears in the other person. So once you deploy this app, you're going to be able to basically share a URL, your friends, your classmates, and basically start having a conversation in chat rooms. So there's some other features here as well that you need to implement in the homework. And let's go back and look at some of the, so first of all, like what you see here is a seeding script that creates some sample chats. These are all gibberish words generated from the Faker library. But one of the things you're supposed to be implementing in this homework is to create a seeding script. So let's open one of these up. And so I opened it up and it remembers I'm still Bob. So we are here. Notice that I'm being shown some messages, right? And if I want to see messages earlier than this, I have to click on the button that says load earlier messages. And now I'm looking at some earlier messages. So there is pagination, but the pagination is in reverse chronological order. So you get the newest message at the bottom. And then if you want to get earlier messages, you have to click on this button to get the earlier messages. Now this is like this is done, like the entire chat is here. So this is something that you're supposed to be implementing. And the other thing you're supposed to be implementing is the ability to search among the messages. So these are our gibberish words because they're all created as part of my seeding script. But let's grab like one of these, go up, drop it in here. And so notice that it just shows me that message that contains that word. And then you can also cancel this and see the whole thing. So yeah, that's about the gist of it. So basically what you're doing is you're allowing to create a chat, you're allowing to delete a chat, you can share a URL to somebody else and the other person can join the chat and different users can converse in real time. The messages are supposed to be paginated and you're supposed to have a load earlier messages. And also you should be able to search among the messages. Some of the things that we did not implement is to edit any of your messages or to edit the title and the description of the chat. So once again, in the starter code, you are given all the elements that you would need for the UI. But what you need to implement is the entire backend of this application. And oh yeah, one other thing you need to implement is the delete. The delete is supposed to be a soft delete that sets the chat as deleted. And then there is a cron job that goes in and actually deletes the chat at a later point. So you click here, you say delete, and it has deleted the chat. You don't see it here anymore because the chat was deleted. And if one goes on the backend, so let me see if I can bring the backend here. If one goes on the backend, you would see that it actually still exists, right? But it has a deleted ad set. And so there's going to be a cron job that will clean up the deleted chats. Okay, that's about it. I hope you have fun working on this homework. And if there are any questions, let us know.